I'm back. I got a request to do some technical analysis on Shiba Inu. So I will be giving some quick technical analysis on the 1-day chart for Shiba Inu. The chart that I chose is Poloniex because it has more market data compared to the charts from the other exchanges. So if you want to do some analysis for Shiba Inu, I definitely recommend Poloniex. You'll have a lot more data to work with. So the first thing that I want to do is draw a line that connects the two highest peaks that we've had for Shiba Inu so far. And this line will signify the peak price for Shiba Inu that we are attempting to break in order to have a higher price and make a higher move up. So in order to do that, we want to break the orange line and successfully find support on it before we can comfortably move higher. Now, there are a lot of bullish signs for Shiba Inu. One of the most bullish signs that I'm seeing is a parallel channel that leads right into Shiba Inu's all-time high. So the Shiba Inu price has been moving back and forth in this channel, and the key thing to look out for is which direction we break. So if we get a daily close below this bottom channel, that should be a big warning sign to exit. If we get a break above the top of this channel, that should be an early sign that we will break up to the upside. Now, the most useful tool for trading Shiba Inu is going to be this tool right here. It's called RSI, and it stands for Relative Strength Index. The RSI tool will give you a number between 0 and 100. The numbers closer to 0 signify very, very strong sell pressure, and the numbers closer to 90 or 100 signify very, very strong buy pressure. The RSI tool will measure the strength of the market based off buyers and sellers. So anything above the number 70 will signify very strong buy pressure, and you'll see a region over here, a light blue background. Every time we go above this light blue background, we're above the number 70, and that means we have very strong buy pressure. And when you have very strong buy pressure, what happens is a trading bot will execute trades based off the value of RSI. Some robots will trade at RSIs above 80. Almost all of them will trade at RSIs above 90. And that is the easiest way to determine where you're going to see a peak for something very bullish like Shiba Inu. And you'll see that with this daily chart. Over here we have a peak. I'm going to draw them out to make it easy to see. So we have a peak over here, and over here. All three of these peaks, the RSI value is right here. It says N/A. As I move the mouse over these lines, the value over here will change. So over here, the RSI peak is valued 93.30. When the RSI value is over 90, that is the easiest way to execute a trade, because trading bots and traders will almost always take out all their money when the value is over 90. Now, over here, you have another peak, and this corresponds to this peak right here. But what you see is you get an RSI of 93.77, and trading bot and traders execute their trade over here. But what you see is instead of the Shiba Inu price going down, we move sideways and we continue to move up. That's because there's so much ridiculous buy pressure, which is coming from all the hype from the media and all the news stories, all of those things like that. You're seeing a ridiculous amount of buy pressure that's keeping the price going up. Normally, when you have an RSI of above 90 and you want to wait, you want to look at the RSI and wait for the RSI to get back into this light blue region, and the ideal area for you to buy back in would be when the RSI is 50 or 40, because when you're in a bullish trend like Shiba Inu has been, the trend will continue only if you have a bounce on the RSI at 40 or 50. So that is actually what you see over here. We got a bounce at 52, and it looks like we're just going back down a little bit, but as long as we have another bounce over here during this daily candle, then it should be totally fine. But over here, we didn't even get down to the 50 or 40 zone, and that shows you how bullish Shiba Inu is. So the lowest that we got was an RSI of 64 over here and of 63 over here, which is extremely bullish as far as the RSI. So I'm expecting Shiba Inu to break through this orange line based off how bullish these signs are. And if you're unsure about whether this Shiba Inu price is a good area to buy, this should be very good confirmation that we got a bounce at 52. The best area to buy according to the RSI would be a bounce at 50 or 40. So 52 is good, 40 would be even better, but based off how Shiba Inu has reacted over here, I don't think you can wait for 40, so buying at 50 might be your best chance before it moves up higher. Now, one thing you can look out for as caution, in case if you're concerned about losing money in this trade, which you should be, you want to see where the resistance currently is in the short term. So if you connect the most recent peaks that we've had in the short term, you get this. Let me just change the color of it. So you get this green line. Now, what you want to see is for Shiba Inu to go above this green line so that you feel confident that this short-term trend line isn't going to keep the price down. So this should be the most important thing to look out for. As long as we go above this green line, then it should be a good sign for some more upward price movement. But the next area to consider would be this orange line, and then again at this black line. So here you have three key areas of resistance that you want to keep an eye out on and see how Shiba Inu is reacting. So that's it for my analysis. I hope you enjoyed it, and good luck to anybody who takes this trade.